All right, Nathaniel, Rateliff, and the Night Sweats, You Worry Me. I love this song. First thing I'm going to address is the riff. This is a very simple riff that we hear throughout the song. It kind of gives it this weird rock feel. There's a lot of effects on the guitar, but we hear... So he might be playing different things. It might be overdubbed, I'm not sure, but it sounds like he's definitely, he's playing a certain variation of these notes, but we're gonna start with the 4th fret on the G string and use our, we can use our pinky or we can use our ring finger. And then we're gonna go to the 2nd fret on the G string. So just to get the basics of this riff down. Right, so it does that twice. Then we're gonna go to the 4th fret on the D string, but we're gonna go here first. So we're gonna do 2nd fret on the G string, and then we're gonna go to the 4th fret on the D string. We're gonna do that twice. So we'll start over. All right, so that's it. That's the whole riff. Now, the way that I play this, I try to incorporate that by using a capo because it's in F sharp minor. So if I play it without the capo, we're just gonna go F sharp minor. And this is the upstrokes. It's important. We're going. So it's important we're strumming that way to match the rhythm of the song. And so we're gonna go F sharp minor. Then we're gonna go to A major, to D. So what I'm playing, the way that I'm playing this, I'm playing F sharp minor pretty much straight. I'm muting it. And then I'm playing the A with this kind of blues, traditional blues fingering. Now I'm adding some of that other stuff that we're talking about with that riff, but that's pretty much it. That's the entire verse. So we're gonna have F sharp minor, A, D major. I'm not hitting the high E string on the D chord. I'm kind of keeping it open, and you can see my middle finger is just up here floating around, muting other things. And you see my left hand is kind of applying pressure and relieving pressure to make that staccato sound, because that's what we hear the keyboard doing. Right? So then we get to the chorus. We have an A major and we have a D major. Now, again, I'm going to try and implement parts of the keyboard track that we hear. So we have A major. So we'll play it without the extra parts first. So I'm going to leave it all out there and try. I'm going to leave it all there, yeah. I'm going to leave it all out there and try. Now I'm going to add the fun part for me. I like implementing some of those chords. So we have our A major, we have our D major, but you can hear on the record the keys are adding a couple of notes. So I'm going to add those notes, and we're going to do our 3rd fret on the B string with our middle finger, and then our 5th fret on the B string with our pinky. So the way that that sounds is... We're going to do those 2 notes, adding them at the end of the measure just before we change to the next chord. And then we're going to do the same thing with the D string. We take this D chord rather. We're going to take this D chord and we're going to add this note. This is the 4th fret on the E string. And then we're going to do the 5th fret on the E string. So it kind of creates, it's the keyboard part, creating that climactic, kind of dramatic chorus, right? So we hear it together. Well, I'm gonna leave it all out there to try. I'm gonna leave it all out there, yeah. I'm gonna leave it all out there to try. Oh, I'm gonna leave it all out there, yeah. I'm gonna leave it all out there to try. I'm gonna leave it all out there. I'm gonna leave it all out there, yeah. Right? So the only other part aside from the bridge is at the very, very end. It does rock back and forth between the A and the D at a different tempo, so the changes come sooner. And that's at the very end, the tag. So it says, when you worry me, when you worry me, when you worry me, when you worry me. That was wrong. Anyway, so now we get to the bridge. The bridge is 3 chords. There's a weird placement of the 3rd chord, but it's going to be a C sharp 7, so like a C7 chord. So the way we're going to play this is, the way I'm going to play this rather, 4th fret, my middle finger on the A string, my pointer finger on the D string on the 3rd fret, and then my ring finger underneath my middle finger on the 4th fret, and my pinky underneath that. So we basically have a line of fingers here. I'm going to mute the low E. So we're really just going to strum from the C down. But we're using a lot of muting on this song to really create that staccato sound we hear on the record. So if we put it together, we have the same kind of rhythm as for our verse, right? The only other 2 chords, we have a D. You can play a D power chord or a D major, it doesn't matter. I choose to play kind of pinky to forefinger. So we have our 5th fret on the A string, and then our 7th fret on the D string. That's really how I usually play it. For the end of the bridge, I will let it ring out the full chord. So we can play it that way, and then we can also put our pinky on the 7th fret on the G string to make that full power chord that we're familiar with seeing a lot of times. So we have the D, and then we're going to do the same thing, bringing a whole step up. That's going to be starting this time on the 7th fret with our pointer, but the same exact fingering. And that's going to be our E power chord. So when we put the whole bridge together, we have on the winds carry D over the cities and the plains. It's going to rock back and forth. You got time, you're on the man, babe. Everybody wants the same. Go up to the E, now back down. Everybody wants the same thing. Now it's let it ring out. Or I like going to the 7th, and I think that might be what we hear on the record too. So it would be everybody wants the same thing. But that's it. So a couple different pieces. The main thing is the muting, the staccato, and if you want to try and incorporate that, you can do that however you would like. If you use a capo on the 2nd fret, that will allow you to play an E minor as your first chord, which gives you some freedom because you have this bar to open, so you can do some hammer-ons and weird stuff to kind of incorporate that riff. But if you're going to play it this way, you can kind of just add it in that way if you want. It's really up to you. But all the pieces are there. I hope this was easy to follow. I hope it was easy to digest. If you please like, share, comment, download, do whatever it is that you guys do out there. Subscribe. Let me know if there's other videos that you'd like to see, other songs. I'm self-taught. I mainly learn by ear. But I do reference certain things just for accuracy, and sometimes I'm wrong. So, however, this is what I do know about this particular song, and I hope it was helpful. So, you guys have a great day.